Sean Diddy Combs. The judgment from the jury is out in Manhattan Federal Court. And here's the judgment. Sean Diddy Combs is not guilty on 3 counts, and that is count 1, 2, and 4. He's not guilty. Count 1, racketeering conspiracy. He's not guilty. 2, sex trafficking involving Cassie Ventura. He's not guilty. 3, sex trafficking involving Jane. He is not guilty. So he's guilty on count 3 and 5, which is transportation to engage in prostitution, Cassie Ventura, and then count 5, transportation to engage in prostitution involving Jane. And here's the thing. The most dangerous one of all, the racketeering conspiracy. If Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty, he was going to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Seriously, that is how serious the whole thing was, because that is a serious crime. And for that matter, Sean Diddy Combs was going to be serious, if that went against him, which meant that he was going to be behind bars for the rest of his life. And now that he was found not guilty on this count 1, makes him relieved. In this case, you can even say a free man, because just opposing that against some years and forever behind bars, I think this is even better. And so each of the counts where he was, found guilty, the transportation to engage in prostitution with Cassie Ventura and Jane, each count amount to 10 years. But then the judgment from the court, the final pronouncement, is going to come later. So after which, then we know the rest of the whole issue. But now that the jury or the judgment is out, at this point from the jury, Sean Diddy Combs is now a free man, if you ask me. And I'm sure all his followers who believed him from the beginning when he was apprehended in 2024, September, here's the case is already spent about 10 months in jail. So if you do the maths, the 10 months will be deducted or subtracted from the number of years that is going to be finally be given. Finally, then that is subtracted, which is going to reduce it. And then if it turns out, good character and all that, you know what I mean? So it's a win-win situation for Sean Diddy Combs and his followers. Let's watch the video.
Right now, Sean Diddy Combs is found not guilty on the racketeering conspiracy charge in this federal case. The verdict on the 4 remaining counts are not read yet. Here's another alert. Combs found not guilty in the sex trafficking of his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Here's another one. Combs found, okay, so this is count 2 now. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs found not guilty of sex trafficking. And that applies to the girlfriend who went by the pseudonym as the name Jane. Mm-hmm. And CB, I'll bring you in. I want to read one more alert here, because some of this seems to be a bit of a duplicate as it's coming in. Mm-hmm. Combs found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution with the former girlfriend who I just mentioned as Jane. So those are 5 quick alerts that just came up on the Reuters wire, and we're awaiting more from inside the courtroom as we speak. Does that line up, CB, with what you have down there at court?
Bill, so what I'm looking at, count 1 through 5, the only count that I see that Diddy has been found guilty of is count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution, as it pertains to Diddy's ex-girlfriend and accuser, Cassie Ventura. The other 4 counts I am seeing Excuse me, let me backpedal a little bit,
It's
you guys.
okay.
This is all
Yes.
breaking in. We're dealing with rolling thunder out here. So I'm seeing Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts. The transportation to engage in prostitution counts, count 3 and count 5, as they pertain to Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, and another former girlfriend who testified under the pseudonym Jane. What I am seeing right now.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, first of all, I want to thank this wonderful team behind me. I am so happy that they allowed me to join it. I would like to say that I've done a lot of trials, but this is probably the most special one to me. And most important, I want everyone to know the job is not done yet. We're not finished. The job is not done yet. And so I want to, again, thank Mark, Tenny, and the rest of these wonderful lawyers behind us. They did a fantastic job. And like those before me have said, our system, the jury system, is important. We need good people to serve on juries. We need good people to come and say a person is not guilty. Take that courage to do that. It's okay. We want you to serve on juries. This particular jury was a special jury. It was fantastic. It listened. It paid attention. It put the nonsense to the side. It put the distraction to the side and came to a lawfully good, just conclusion. Juries are important. Juries are important. But more important than that, I think, is people wanting to be on juries. So for all of you all listening, for all you out there in the public, please accept the call, become a juror, and do the right thing. Thank you very much.
You sure?
This Authentic Plus TV, kindly subscribe to the channel and then share your comments. If you are Sean Diddy fans, how did you feel when, he got arrested with a whole lot of issues concerning baby oil here and there with a lot of fun stuff on social media. Now that the jury has passed judgment and we haven't come to this point, what do you make of the whole situation? What do you think as a Sean Diddy fan, or even though you are not a fan, what do you also think? I mean, give a general view, an objective view of the whole thing. Thank you.